Boom, 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 boom.
Opening up with Adam. Hello and welcome to Opening Up with Adam, where each episode I will reveal something about myself that you might not know. So I'm a pretty big collector of nerdy things, as you can tell from the wall behind me. I love Transformers, I love X-Men, Ninja Turtles, Bucky O'Hare, video game stuff. But one thing I also love, and I have a special place in my heart for, is He-Man. A couple weeks ago, I was at my parents' place, and they're moving, so they were like, Adam, take all your stuff. And I found, among all my He-Man toys, I found this tent castle Grayskull that when I was a kid, I have memories of sitting in and watching He-Man. He-Man was always pretty cool. I really connected with it because at the beginning of each episode, Prince Adam, He-Man's alter ego, comes out and he introduces himself. And he says, I am Adam, Prince of Eternia. And when I was growing up, I didn't know any other Adams. And so when he walks up and says, I am Adam, I have a vivid memory of me being like, I am Adam. And just this bond forming because he was the only other Adam I knew. So therefore, I guess I was He-Man. And so because I now have this, I thought it would be pretty cool if I set it up and watch some He-Man. Because the world's crazy right now, and I think to combat the crazy, you gotta be a little crazy. I have another weird memory where when He-Man first started to come out on DVD, I was super psyched, and I collected all of them, all the original series. And I watched them all. I just sat there and I just watched it. And I'm not joking. For a few days afterwards, my inner monologue kind of sounded like Skeletor. It was really weird. So I'd be like, I'm hungry. And my head would be like, eat cookies! And then I'd have cookies. Which are bad for you, which makes me think why Skeletor was saying that. That sounds insane, but I did watch like 2 years worth of He-Man in one day. So I think that's pretty understandable. DC Comics has the rights to He-Man, I think, and so they've had some He-Man comics series come out every now and then. They had one where there was a crossover with the Justice League, and what really bothered me was that they were really trying to push that Man-at-Arms and Batman were kind of the same character because they're both gadgety. Man-at-Arms makes gadgets, Batman makes gadgets, but Man-at-Arms kept calling Batman Man of Bats, like he didn't get it. And usually you'd be like, okay, well maybe he's just not used to the language, but he literally comes from a planet where there are people who sound like Batman. I think there might even be a Batman. There's Beast Man, Mer-Man, there's just men. There's just men everywhere. So it really frustrated me why he couldn't just meet Batman and Batman would say like, what's your name? I'm Man-at-Arms, what's your name? Batman, Man of Bats! Like, frig Man-at-Arms, frig. Why don't we get down to work and set us up a tent and watch some He-Man? The frame to mighty Castle Grayskull. Now there's just one more part left. Oh man, I remember this. It's so brittle. So brittle. You gotta understand, this has been in my parents' basement for about 35 years, so I need to be very careful. I mean, pretty good for 35 years old, right? Let's move this bad boy to the TV, watch some He-Man.
Open it up with Adam.